Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Today I'm going to be working on a side project that I've been working on for a little bit now. It's been in production for, I don't know, maybe 1-2 weeks, something like that. Well, no, it's been, I want to say a month, actually. Not 1 or 2 weeks. So I did start this, quite a bit ago, and I got like the walls here done, and then after that I kind of stopped and haven't touched this in a little bit. Oh, my cat's gonna play with my cords. Rexy. So yeah, I'm getting eaten. Don't, hey, be nice. That's rough. No. Yeah, I'm just going to get eaten here. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Trying to get stuff up on the screen and she's blocking everything. There we go. Get this going in the background as well, so you guys have something to listen to instead of it being quiet. Okay. Hopefully everything's good now. And my audio should be good, yes. Make sure I wasn't muted or anything. I have a tendency of doing that. Okay, so yeah. I might work on the gardening a little bit. I did start getting like little pom-pom things in. I am likely going to change the texture on these again because I have already changed the texture on them once. And I'm still like kind of iffy, and I do have the leaves like abnormally large on this too, so I do want to scale them downwards. So I think that's what I'm going to do. After that, I'm not sure. I might work on this area. I want to make like a gazebo area, and my sister was suggesting that I put UGC here, which is actually a pretty good idea. So yeah. I have quite a bit of things planned for this game. Well, right now it is sort of a showcase, but I want to turn it into a game in the future. So yeah. What you want? One of my mom's Maine Coons is in my room and it's kind of just staring at me. You want something? Yeah, so to tell you guys a little bit of what? You keep interrupting me. Cat's got needs. Yeah, so I'd love to have different zones in this place. This right here is like a fairy school. So got the slowly going in. I actually don't have it like fully laid out, so it's kind of like a block scene mess right now. So I have a lot of planning to do with that. I might even work on that a little bit during this stream, because I do want to get that done and like looking like a school. I also want to get some big like grand staircases modeled for that as well. So lots and lots of stuff to do. But yeah, for the zones I want to have, I was originally thinking of turning into a universe, but then I'm like, I also want people to be able to get like spawn cars, like funky little cars, nothing like realistic because it's like a fantasy game. What on Coco? So I want them to be able to basically travel between the worlds, or ride between the worlds. I am going to do like a kind of like a bus stop too, so they can just teleport. But I also want like a physical method of transportation as well, because let's face it, kids love like being able to interact with things. So that's one big thing that draws in the crowds and attention. So I want to make sure that like there's a lot of interaction. So if you guys like to check this place out, I haven't updated the most, or I haven't pushed the most recent version of this out, but I do have the place out in like a showcase version, and it is called Magic World Showcase if you want to look that up. But yeah, for now it's just going to be a showcase for a while. Right now I am tight on funding and whatnot, so I gotta get all my debt paid and whatnot before I can focus on like paying anyone. So I would have to like probably get a business license and stuff for that too, so everything just, it adds up. It's pricey. Nothing's cheap these days. Hello guys! Sorry, I'm just seeing your messages now. Hope you guys didn't send those too long ago, because I'm only seeing them now. Should start paying more attention to the chat instead of yapping so much. Oh yes, and I gotta let a cat out. Hold on 1 second. You still waiting for a baby? Hold on 1 sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, a problem about having a fridge in my room is that everyone comes in constantly. No matter how hard I try. Tell everyone that I'm like streaming and giving them a heads up, they always come in. Where's your color? Your color's off. Where's your color? Just realized I was missing. I gotta go around the house and get all the cat's collars back on because a few of them have like lost their collars over the past like a week or two. I just haven't put them on yet. Keep forgetting about it. Because I've got Roxy's who lost hers like 2 days ago. Lost it on my bed and I just randomly found her collar in my bed. Now apparently Maui's collar is missing and I have no idea where that is. And then my mom handed me a couple collars from her boys who also need theirs put back on. So yeah, I feel like I'm just slowly gathering collars. Hello there. I've been developing since 2017. So I've been at this for like a little bit now. I've worked with quite a few companies actually. Majority of them I have only been with for like a short period on like short-term contract work. So my long-term placement or job that I did have was with Game Fam. So I worked on Ultimate Driving for almost 3 years with them. And then once they decided that they no longer wanted to work on the project, it was kind of like not developed anymore, so I did get let go. And then after shortly after that I got who was first? I can't remember who was next now. I think it was Wonderworks I did work for next. And I only did with them for about a month because that's all they needed work for. Then after that, I worked for retired Epic Games producer, and he was not sure how long he was with them actually, but he decided to jump on Roblox and start making his own game, and with like personal reasons and stuff, the game did have to be put on hold for a short bit. So in the fall it should be in production again. That game is called The Great Hollows Awakening. So you are able to check that out as well. That is open publicly, or should be still, for what was released. It was released in like a very early alpha, so there's not a lot of gameplay. However, you are able to like run around, collect cards and whatnot. And check out the map that I've done for that one. And then when I was with Wonderworks, I did a little bit of work on the Mark Robber Build-A-Rocket game. What they needed was someone to basically just extend the size of their planet maps. So that's what I was in charge of. Sorry guys, someone's knocking at my door again. Give me a moment. Alright, we're back again. Everyone's going in and out of my room. Oh yeah, what other games did I work for? I did some other projects that were never launched. They were like private projects for like individual people. Most of them were like, or are, I don't get this in here, are high profiled developers. So I've done a lot of work for quite a few people, recognizable people. I don't think I did it for a month. I want to say it was maybe like a couple weeks or so. I can't remember. But I did do work for Slingshot Games as well. For a portion of one of their maps. Before GameFam, I did a little bit of stuff for Buckaboo Games. Yeah, I don't think that project ever got launched though, for what we were working on before with that. But if you're not familiar with Buckaboo Games, they're the creators of Ice Cream Simulator. That's an old game that was very well recognized on the platform. It was one of the top games that took off really well. So yeah, I gotta say that most of the stuff I've worked with were projects that just never got released. I think mostly because of funding and stuff, but from personal reasons too, I'm sure. I haven't asked every developer like why or anything. It's like it's their own project, and even though like they hired me to do the work, it's like it's their stuff. I don't want to like ask them a million questions or whatever. It's like things happen. Like I've had my own stuff happen. I've had projects where like either just funding or like personal stuff happens, and it's just whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. I think just about every developer probably has like a mountain of projects that they've just never released. So it's like pretty normal, to be honest. illustrations on these. Seems we're supposed to be solid. Could jump on them. There you go. Roxy, can't read the chat because you're blocking it. Yeah, well, it is, like, sad, but at the same time, like, I know where they're coming from because things happen. Like, it's not necessarily their fault either. It's like, because it's always like funding, personal reasons, like family and such, or like they get laid off or something of their own job, which affects their funding. Like, there's always something. So it's not that, like, they don't like your work or anything like that. It's just, there's a number of reasons. Or they just change their mind on the overall design and gameplay, because that's actually pretty common too. A lot of developers, like, midway through the project will decide that they want, like, either a different map or make changes to the map, or just, like, completely ditch the original gameplay. You go with something completely different. Quite a few devs haven't had all their game planned, though, like, before hiring, so a lot of it ends up being, like, changed midway and stuff, because they're still in the middle of their thought process, right? So there's, like, a billion reasons why projects don't always get released. No. Kiwi trying to tear apart my bed next to me. Yeah, that's one reason too. I personally haven't had that experience, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have had that. I mean, for jobs I've had, like, in-person jobs, I've had, like, issues with being laid off after the company's been bought, because I've worked for 2 different companies that have been bought, like, midway through my employment with them, and yeah, in the end I've always been laid off. And it's, like, frustrating, because it's like, it's not something that you did wrong, it's just they want to make money, right? So that's one reason why I'm trying to get into this YouTubing stuff more, so I have some of my own, like my own support. I can't talk right now. I don't want to always like have to rely on everyone, because with the years of experience of doing that, I've always been hit with layoffs and just a bunch of stuff. It just takes a toll on your mental health and stuff. Like right now, I'm in so much debt because I was laid off, and I still haven't found like solid work. Like everything's been pretty much like freelance. So I'll work for a company for like maybe a week, maybe a couple weeks, or a month at most or so, and then yeah. So I really want to get like my own income coming in, so I don't have to like rely fully on everyone else to like keep me employed, kind of thing. Like, because even if I like work my butt off, which I've always done, like that doesn't guarantee me a job when layoffs happen. And that's the same with everyone. Like, you can work and work and work, and once layoffs come around, that your hard work doesn't necessarily guarantee you a job in the end. Like health issues with my mom and stuff too, because she's got a disease that is genetic, so I'm really hoping I don't end up getting it, but I kind of do have some early signs of it. I just haven't gone to a doctor about it because I don't really want to know if I have it or not. But her disease has left her unable to work because it causes chronic pain. And because of that, the government just doesn't give her enough support. They don't even give her enough to cover the rent. So she does get like some income for like baby bonus and stuff like that, because she's got 2 kids that are under the age of 18. So she's got like that income and stuff, but that basically just like covers the difference of the rent, but then it leaves her short for other bills. So then she's in a lot of debt too. And we're just trying to keep the power on and the gas on and stuff like that. So it's just one thing after another. Like, we haven't been able to like actually live. Hello, yeah, I remember you. Oh, yeah, that's a long time to stop programming. Oh, maybe one day I'll stop game dev, but I don't know, I'm also having a lot of fun with it. I don't really necessarily see it as a job. So I might go stir crazy if I stop for like even a year. 1999 is a very, very long time. I didn't make this look too cramped over here, did I? I think I did. I don't want these overlapping too much because then it just looks horrible. That looks better, right? When I do gardens, I'm so picky. Like, sometimes I'll even like change my mind on things and just like switch it up and whatnot. Yeah. Turn on particle plugin. There we go. This is a plugin that my sister and I have created. So I did the programming and she did like all the UIs and the textures and stuff. So she did a really good job on all this. For something I want to add, some butterflies. Get some fireflies and stuff in here too. Where is this? This is butterflies. Did I grab the wrong thing? Or did the other thing not spawn in? There we go. Yeah. I love these because it gives the map some life. Change these to invisible so no one can see them. Or, yes. I just want to make sure the collisions were off too, so no one's bumping into them. What else should we add? Some dragonflies. Let's add some dragonflies in here. Impressed and wants to like partner up and stuff, and they have like I just realized on the stream what they were doing in the background. Not a single one of you guys said anything either to me, telling me what they were doing in the background. Oh my god. And like my stream is like lagging too, so I'm just watching it like catch up to where I was like picking them up and getting them off the bed. I don't even know if you were paying attention to the background. Yeah. So, Nugget's not fixed. I'm hoping to get him fixed very soon. But because of my debt and stuff, I haven't, like, gotten him fixed just yet. So, yeah. I can't believe he did that. I'm glad I don't have the stream marked as like kid friendly or anything like that. Because I don't have it marked kid friendly just so like to have the comments and stuff open, because if you mark it below 13 then it does automatically disable the comments. Let's do some red ones. But yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I like to keep my streams like as like safe as possible, even though they're like cats and they don't know what they're doing and stuff. Like, it's not necessarily what I want my viewers to see in the background. And it doesn't help that both Nugget and Kiwi are only 3 weeks apart, and they're like a bonded pair too. They weren't rescued together, but they've bonded pretty close to each other. It was almost like an instant bond. Because Nugget, my mom actually found him underneath the porch, and she kept hearing crying for like a few days, couldn't locate the crying, and then finally on the last day, she, like, it drove her nuts enough to like get up and start like really doing a deep search of everything. And then she came and got me and my other sister, and then we found where he was finally and like pulled him out with a fishing net, or not a fishing net, a pull net. Because he was like, our back porches are like a concrete slab underneath the door, and then underneath that is like the wooden like platform. So it's kind of like a deck, but like on the ground. And he was underneath the concrete slab. So he had like maybe, sorry, hopefully that wasn't loud. There was about this much of a gap between the wood and the concrete to try and pull him out. And he wouldn't get on the net either. So my mom had to kind of like somersault him onto the net. He was only like a couple weeks old, so he was still like goofy. Like, I don't know who you are kind of mindset, but like I'm just gonna stare at you and not come when I'm called, and so yeah, he didn't make it easy getting him out. And then Kiwi was from PetSmart on their adoption day. We went in to get a goldfish because I've been having a lot of issues with keeping fish alive for some reason. I don't know if it's the water or what it is, but no matter what I do, and like no matter like what temperature I do, what food I get, or all the YouTube tutorials I've watched, I can't keep them alive no matter what breed or anything. So hold on one sec. Sorry, my sister was bringing me dinner. as she was doing the door, she kept opening and closing it. Where are you going, Mallie? Don't sit on my food. So yeah, we went in for a goldfish, and then, like, we seen the cages in the front, because they had cleared out, like, the front aisles, and filled it with cages, but they were empty when we first went in. And then, in the time it took us to, like, pick out a fish, get someone to, like, come bag the fish and stuff, when we were making our way to the front, that's when we realized that they had filled all the cages up with kittens, like really young kittens, because we're told that they came from tents. So people were like raising them in tents. And yeah. So that's where she came from. Because my sister like instantly fell in love with this one cat that like approached her, so she's like, "You're coming home with me." So that's how Kiwi came to be. Can I grab this one or not? I'll just spawn a new one then. There we go, I think we got enough bug particles going all the way around. I might have even done a little too much. I might spread them out more. We'll see. Okay. So now that that is done, I think I should work on the bridge a little. So I want to add some of these like pom-pom bushes. I just want to like really fill in the area here. Actually, I don't know if I want to have the mud come up so far or not. It's like even here. I'm gonna have to smooth all of this out because I think it's gonna be, yeah. Now this time I don't have these plants here textured. I just have like a studio material placed on them. So maybe sometime in the future I'll like UV wrap them and get them textured as well. Actually, they might already be UV wrapped. I have a feeling that I UV wrapped them already, I just haven't made a texture. So if that's the case, it'll be even easier to replace them, because I can just insert the ID. At least the cats are all sleeping now. I don't have to worry about them doing anything bad in the background again. One thing I need to do is make some cattails. like the plant that's got those little fuzzy things that you see growing around either like a swamp or like a creek or stuff like that. I definitely gotta get those made. I don't know if any of you have realized, but this model here, the leaves, it's actually the model I used during my tutorial for making like a potted plant. So I just removed the plant or the pot from the plant. The nice thing about models is that you can use them like multi-purpose. Even though this wasn't the plan for those, they do work perfectly well for this. Got rocks over here too I can use. Now these rocks do have a realistic texture on them because they're from another project of mine that I haven't completed. So I'm just going to use flint color. Add on Roblox's material so they look a little bit more cartoony and less realistic. Because if I put realistic rocks in this game, it's gonna like look weird. Maybe I should scale this down entirely. There we go, that's a little better. This has got like a bump to it. Wait, what is this doing? There we go. one thing I should get modeled as well is flowers. Should get some flowers like here and there. think maybe I should do some around the sides here as well. I should fix my lily pads here before anything. Selected. Delete one. I'll just use the other model. Thank you. Actually, that might be okay. Height. Starting to wonder if I should turn down the wave on the water a little bit. As far as stream, this kind of is like a busy, body of water. Do I not have that in the same? I thought I had the flowers in the same model as the lily pads, but I guess not. Okay, I'll just have to select both. It's not going to select both, is it? What's it doing? There's a collision box somewhere in the way. Okay, I might just have to do this one by one. Let me go into where my water is. Go to train, go to properties, go into water wave. That's at 10. Let's try 5. Oh, that was speed. The size is at 0.15, so let's change that to 1. That's a little bit better. Looks more like a stream. One thing about Roblox's water is that I wish we could set zones for it. So we can like change the speed of the water based on like location. So say you got water that's like close to like a waterfall, or you have water that's like being used for like the ocean or sea. Those would be like faster moving bodies of water, right? So it'd be nice to be able to like adjust the speed and stuff for like different zones. And it'll look a lot more like realistic as well. I don't know why these are so bright. weird about the properties for those. The lily pads are another thing that I want to maybe wrap in texture. Lily looking pretty. One thing my sister suggested too is that I add like a golden trim around the lily pads. I think maybe sometime in the future I'll edit the model here and get those, give them some trim. I mean, even though that's not like realistic, it's not a realistic game, so I can get away with stuff like that. I'll probably grab my frog and cricket audios from another game of mine. Slap them in here too. So when you go over the bridges, all you hear is frogs and crickets. I think I'm gonna work on making like a garden around the front gates now. Still looks weird. I might just get rid of this one. So picky on the placement. I think that's a little better. You know what? I could probably even place some like gold plants. That would be neat. Getting some gold plants around. Not something you see. Gold plants. Curious what a gold plate would look like. It's like super shiny. I kind of like it though. What do I have these as? Do I have these as deep? No, I have those as gold. That's gold. What else have I turned gold? I just want to make sure they're all true gold. Well, these are not. These I had set as a deep orange instead of gold, so let's get these changed. Yeah, I think that's better. So archways, yeah, they're all deep orange. There we go. So shiny. I think that's all. Everything. Huh? What are you talking about yoga pants for? Let's get some like gold ones here as well. getting close to about 2 hours of stream, so I think in about 10 minutes or so I'll be hopping off to get some dinner. Or I already have dinner here. Yeah, I like to have dinner. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll hop on again tonight or if I'll just jump on tomorrow night. If I don't jump on tonight, I'll probably be jumping on again tomorrow night for sure. Not entirely sure what I want to put over here yet. Unless I just have this wrapped around to the castle. Just because, like, right now I don't have any plans for where this path is gonna go. Thank you. Who is that? Someone hiding? Alright guys, we have hit our 2-hour mark. So, I'm just gonna finish up this little mushroom area here. And I think we're gonna call it a night. I should probably add some more colors in, to be honest. There's too much pink. Maybe I can push one in. Maybe blue. Just swap these colors around here. And then I think we're good to call it a night. I'll get these other mushrooms changed in another stream. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream tonight. Got quite a bit done. Got the gardens over here done, the garden around the little gazebo thing here, and then around the front gates, and got some greenery and some path work and stuff done in here. So I think we did pretty good for a couple hours. Okay, alright guys, I'll see you probably tomorrow. So, bye!